exciting day because Spider-Man Mythic web shooters are finally in Battle Royale. Of course, Fortnite Chapter 3 has been an experience with a brand new Battle Pass and of course, all the crazy things happening this season. The web shooters is just the beginning. Now, at the time of this recording, they recently disabled the web shooters, but by the time you guys probably see this, the web shooters will be back out and I'll tell you guys exactly how to get these bad boys. Now, first thing you want to do is head on over to the Daily Bugle. Now, once you get there, you'll notice there is no Spider-Man boss. And well, you might be looking around and wondering, where are these web shooters? Well, they can be found in backpacks throughout the Daily Bugle, gone ahead and plastered on the walls. That's right, dudes. You can find these bad boys on the walls thanks to Spider-Man leaving us a little gift and a surprise, of course. Now, there isn't only one backpack. So if you do go to the Daily Bugle, you will find there are various backpacks you can loot. Now, these backpacks are filled with the brand new Mythic web shooters. You're probably wondering, Gary, what do these things do? Well, they'll do everything you expect them to do except damage the players, and we'll get into that. The Mythic web shooters are interesting because once you pick these bad boys up, you'll notice that you have 80 charges to work with. Now, here's the thing. When I landed in Fortnite with the brand new Mythic web shooters, for whatever reason, my lobby was empty. There wasn't a single person inside the Daily Bugle. I'm not sure why. Well, there was one guy, but I sort of eliminated him really early on. Now, you start off with 80 charges, and every time you use your web shooters, you lose 1 charge if you don't continue your swings. So this is what I mean. If you shoot your web shooter and you go ahead and then mess up and land and not shoot again like that, you lose 1 charge. But if you swing, then you're perfectly fine. Now, of course, for the maximum result, you want to take out any of the competition that may be at the Daily Bugle. So just take out anyone that may be trying to ruin your parade, all right? Now, as you can see, you can swing literally anywhere on any building. But the only difference of these web swings and, of course, anything else in the game is that you literally cannot do damage with them. You also take no fall damage with them. So they're pretty amazing. But the problem is that these are the first mythics that really don't do anything when it comes to damage. Now, we had the jump boosts before a few seasons ago. Those were cool, but they weren't that great. Those allowed you to glide into great positions. This is one of those mythics that just don't let you do damage, right? So like when you shoot people with your mythic gloves, nothing happens, right? It does no damage, nothing even happens, but you can swing items towards you. Using the web swings, you'll notice that you just can get around really quickly all around the map, and it's really fun, especially if you incorporate sliding with your web swings when you land. You can really go really far with this brand new web swing mythic. But here's what I didn't forget to tell you guys. You can swing all across the map, and big thanks to Kanga for this gameplay because I was not able to find any cars, and you can even attach to people's cars. As you can see, this is one of the cooler abilities you can do with the web swing. It literally lets you surf pretty much with the web shooters. Now, the difference between this gameplay and the new mythic that just got released is the fact that we only have a limited amount of 80 in these brand new web shooters. In this arena game that he recorded this gameplay from, he had an infinite amount of use for these web shooters and web slinging abilities. You say he could just go forever, just never ending. He had unlimited amounts. We have only 80 charges to use, but once you get in the area of the snow and you see all the big trees, it can get really fun to just swing around. Now, you're probably wondering, Gary, what happens if you go into water? If you go into water, don't worry. It does not cancel the web swinging, all right? You are still able to web swing. You can do all that in the water, which sounds like really dumb, but it is possible. If you're web swinging and you for some reason get stuck in water, no big deal. You can just go ahead and web swing through it or while you're in it. Of course, going from tree to tree with all these big buildings and trees in this new season is a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys do get the experience to try these brand new web slingers out because there is like 5 of them that spawn all around the Daily Bugle. Now, as you guys can see from the playground footage right here, these are different locations I'm showing you guys on the video right now in this playground footage and the replay of where some of them were at. Now, they are mostly found on the buildings, all inside the Daily Bugle. I have not seen any on the surrounding rocks. Many of them were only on buildings. So on this POI, make sure you guys go ahead and look all around the buildings when you're landing to see if you can see it before you go ahead and land. So once you're gliding in, try to find out where these mythics are, if they're on walls, what walls they're on, and try to get one right when the lobby starts. And honestly, just get out of there. Just leave the area. Another really cool thing you can do with these web slingers that I didn't even know about until I saw this gameplay is you can literally web swing all the way up to a supply drop and then attach to that supply drop. Now, you can also do this with birds and animals in this season. I, funny enough, did this with a bird where I was able to web swing on a bird. And the fact that you can do this on a supply drop is just freaking awesome. This is probably the closest type of Spider-Man game in Xbox player will ever get. So if you play on Xbox and you've never played any of the Spider-Mans and you love the way that this feels playing in Fortnite, you gotta get yourself a PlayStation because Spider-Man is so much fun to play. I played the story back in the day. It is so much freaking fun. So if you've never played Spider-Man, definitely go ahead and give it a shot if you can, and try to grab these web slingers in Fortnite for now to have a little fun. Now, what is also interesting about this brand new Mythic is that there is a lot of them. There is like over 4 or 6 web slingers you can grab. So if you get into a lobby with like trios or even squads, you can grab enough web slingers for all of you guys and you can just go web slinging around the map. I sort of wish there was a lot more buildings, but this should be really fun once Tilted Towers comes out. So be on the lookout for when Tilted Towers comes out. It should be a really good time. And as you guys can see, like web slinging all around people. This guy doesn't even notice that Spider-Man's literally swinging around. That's like the great thing. Like with this skin or with this Mythic, you don't even need to fight. So just have fun, enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new XP glitch. So make sure you guys come back tomorrow to watch that video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, dudes.